Hey.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to this wonderful webinar where we're going to learn some creative ways to better connect with our clients and our prospects. I am beyond excited that y'all are here, and I want to thank Jennifer Johnson for all her help in this. This is actually our encore presentation. We did this just a week ago, but I tell you, we've got more stuff in here. More goodies. So
Cool.
if you saw the first one, there's probably a few more goodies in here. So, but I'm so excited. I am going to pull up my presentation. So I am gonna share the screen. And I'm gonna click this and this one. And then I'm gonna go right here, and I'll probably take a moment to pull it up. Let's see. Are y'all able to see?
Yep.
Let's see if it'll let me.
Yep.
Awesome. Oh, yeah. Sorry. I'm like hitting escape. Well, I've already escaped. Let's see. Put this here. Just gonna move you guys down. There we are. Okay, gonna hit my presentation. Yay! Check it out, Jennifer. The
It
whole
works.
screen.
It works. It works. Yay.
Yay. Well, I would love to welcome everybody. TTR Networking presents Jot It Down July. And today I am Nicole Williams. We're going to learn the simple 3-step content marketing process, and it involves journaling, mind mapping, and blogging. How many of you all journal? If you guys journal at all through it's funny, I can't really see. I wonder if I do. Oh, that is cool. Okay. So if you're able to raise your hand, feel free, but yay. Journaling. So there's journaling and then mind mapping. How many of y'all have mind mapped? Or you can just give me a shot. Really? Yay. And then blogging. How many of y'all blogged? Okay. Yay. I am so excited. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and learning all kinds of things. Sorry, I'm just playing around with the Zoom. That's so cool. I can see you all. Jennifer, I'll have to show you that. And you probably know it already. Probably know it. But anyway, I'm so excited that y'all are here. Today, a little bit about me, the TTR networking, and what on earth is a July theme. 2 freebies for attending today. There's actually more than that. Journaling, mind mapping, and blogging, questions and answers. And please feel free. I'm going to try and be mindful to stop certain sections to ask y'all about if y'all have questions. So we have but feel free to, jump in, put a question in the chat. Again, I have the 2 freebies today. Intentional. I don't want to forget. And then an amazing opportunity. So yay. Okay, so a little bit about me. So this is kind of busy. I wear a few different hats, but it all, oh, yay. Hi, Christy Rhodes Fulmer is on the call. Hey there. So I wear a few different hats. I am Jennifer Johnson's integrator with TTR Networking. I love it. I get to help her collaborate. We brainstorm ideas, and we're going to be using mind mapping really soon. Hint, hint, Jennifer. And social media. Oh, I have so much fun posting events and celebrating the TTR members. So we do that. I am a blogger. Since 2020, I joined a wait list that was like over a year for the Elite Blog Academy. And what it is, it's a program that helps you learn about blogging, what you need for blogging, get your website going, and then like how you utilize that. One of the freebies that I have for today is this book. Let me see. Let me escape. Let me stop sharing a moment. So there we are. Yay. Okay. So this book right here is Ruth Sukup's. She's an Amazon and a New York Times bestseller, How to Blog for Profit Without Selling Your Soul. And I tell you, this poor book has so many bent pages. What you do is I'm going to share a link, and at the end, I'll put the links in here, and then I'll put, we'll send them in a follow-up email. But this book is essentially, it's like what, like a $20 book, I think, and you get it for free, except for shipping. There's a link to her site. You click on the link, you just put in your credit card info, and you'll get this within a matter of days, y'all. And this is a game changer. We're gonna be looking at page 43 when we get to blogging, but this is so much more than just blogging. I mean, the whole purpose of a blog is to add value for your customers, your ideal customer. It's having, like, say they have a problem, or say they've had an objection in the past, and how could you help them? How could you help them overcome that objection or solve that problem? And there's so many great tools, processes in here. So that's your first freebie, almost freebie, just shipping, but I tell you, it's worth it. Okay, so let me go back over here. So she is one of my main mentors. So I wanted to point that out to y'all. And so let's see. So there's blogging. So from the class, my first blog was Thankful Single Mama. And it's kind of like where you create the life that you love, that you deserve. And from the Thankful Single Mama, I began Start Your Week, and it's, you get to kind of choose how you start your day and how it will begin. So what we've done with that during the pandemic, we actually, during the pandemic, there was like a need for community, and I had participated on an online event, and somebody just simply read one of the most beautiful guided meditations I'd ever seen, ever heard. And so I was like, okay, well, let's get some ladies together, and let me read it. You guys practice it. And that's how it started. We've added affirmations. So that's a free event. I'll be inviting y'all to that. Cards and Chill is another blog, and Start Your Blog, another one. My blogs have been featured in places, wonderful places like Indie Bride to Be. It is an online magazine for brides, helping your dream weddings come true, connecting you to local vendors. Also, I'm a teacher. I've taught preschool for 7 years, 0 to 12, which is funny saying zero, but 0 to 12. And then my specialty are the twos, love the twos. And then send out cards. So send out cards, I get to appreciate clients, friends, acquaintances, prospects, with sending out a tangible card of kindness. And I like to call these mini blogs. So I don't think I've heard them called that before. So I'm real excited. So just a few things about me. Something I would love to ask y'all is, who needs to better connect with your clients and prospects? The thing and really, the answer I have, I think everybody does. Everybody needs to, we have the texting, we have Facebook, we have TikTok, we have all these things, that all these systems and platforms that we can utilize. But I kind of look at what I'm going to teach you today is the tools that we can use for any of those. And it's open to everybody. So I have some familiar faces here. So an example, health insurance. You can use it for health insurance. We have Nancy Vesley on the call with IHC Specialty Benefits Advisors. Angie McHale, if she's not on yet, hopefully she'll be joining us soon. She is with Stella and Dot family of brands, Ever Skincare. Christy Rose, shout out to Christy Rose, finances with Flashbank, Solero, BizPay. So really so many different ways that y'all, people can use this. Okay, y'all. So the 3-step content marketing process. Step 1 is journaling. I had a journal. I don't know what I did with it, but basically I have a little spiral bound journal and I just love it. Every morning I write 3 things that I'm grateful for. And I have to share this, give the shout out to Danielle Wallet. She's in TTR networking and she shared this idea, sometimes you might think of something you're grateful for in a moment, but there's something really special about writing it down and just, giving it more to the universe. So you, with the journaling, so say you have a writing process, say you're wanting to connect more with your clients. So, even if you don't have a journal, grab a scrap of paper and a pencil, crayon, markers, make it fun. But it's just a way of writing down all your ideas, your thoughts, your plans, your things to do. And let's see, let me go. Okay, so I also like to call the journaling your book of ideas. So if you kind of think of it like, even if you just take 5 minutes a day, 10 minutes a day, I like to write the date, so you can kind of go back and see, if you have a theme, write that down, or if you're just letting those ideas flow freely, in a quiet place is important. Notebook or laptop. I'm a notebook gal, but I tell you, there are a lot of folks out there that like the note apps and, to kind of keep it there, the Google Docs, the Word. And then, sometimes we all get the writer's block workarounds. If you're intentional about it, I don't know if you all time block. That's one of the things in my class that we talk about is time blocking. And you pick the time when you're most creative. Mine happens to be around 5 a.m. So something about that time, usually, knock on wood, it's quiet. I can think, and so it's really cool. So, and some ideas, some writing prompts, if you think about what is your why, your purpose, or your passion, this is all about you. This is, all about who you are. If you think about who you serve, I don't know if anybody has ever heard of the word in writing that we use a lot called avatar. When I first heard of it, I thought, of course, of the blue people in the movie. Hadn't seen the movie. Since then, I've seen the movie. It's really good. I highly recommend it, especially since they have another one coming up at the end of the year. But it's just so wonderful because your avatar is you get to create this person. This will be your ideal client. And we tend sometimes to write to everybody. We think of our clients, we have different ages, we have different personalities, we have different, if we offer a type of product, you might think, okay, well, I want to just write to this, this person, but or this person, and this person at one time, and it's hard. So what we do in my class is we talk about your avatar. We narrow that avatar down to how old that avatar is, male, female, where that avatar works, what they watch, what they eat, who they're friends with, so when you start writing, you're just going to write to that one person, and I have students, it might be yourself when you were 30 years old, you might want to just show that person, what, worked for you, helped get you through a struggle. Something else, you can create your bio. So, your bio kind of works into like your elevator pitch a little bit. Sometimes we like to kind of work on our elevator pitches. I can't see you all because I've got the slideshow on, but I want to give some shout outs to, let's see. I want to give some shout outs to Karen Stern. She is in my networking group and I just love it. She is like recrafting, her elevator pitch. Every week there's something different, maybe something new, because she is a wellness expert with Melaleuca, and she and her husband Jerry. and they are just fantastic at, helping people solve problems, whether it's health problems, whether it's restless leg syndrome, or that there's a blog you can, write about. I want to quickly, we have some friends that have joined us. Julia von Bargen, hey there. Give you a hey there.
Hey.
Chris K, hey there. I'm so glad that you guys are here. So what we're doing is we're talking about the 3 simple steps for, let's see, connecting with your customers better. So we're kind of starting with journaling. Sometimes some people call it a brain dump. Maybe it's a Friday or Saturday morning or afternoon, and you just have all these things left on your list that you didn't get to. Put it in your journal, clear it away. And it's just awesome. So, okay. So once you have that, once you have your journaling, now we get to do something really fun called mind mapping. So sometimes, outlines, bullet points, you could go through your journal, your list, and you can take a highlighter, like a yellow highlighter, and see what you wrote that stands out to you first. What shouts out at you? So I would just maybe highlight those, and then from those, or maybe there's a theme of something. From those, you can organize them in a fun way. I am gonna stop sharing just a moment. Hi guys, now I can see you. I want to ask mind maps. So I know we've had some more friends join us. How many of y'all have used a mind map? Or if you can, so yay! So we got two there. And so what I'm gonna do, I love the mind map. A lot of writers use this, and it just helps organize the brain. So the most common one is you start in the middle of your page, and you just start with a theme, and then so say you got your theme, and then you have all these branches. So if you think of like this as your book, say you're writing a book, and then these guys will be the chapters. So now you have chapters, right, of your book, but you want to break down the chapters, 3 different segments, so then you would say this is one chapter, you would break it down into 3 different themes, 3 different points you want to make. Okay, so that is the mind mapping. And gosh, guys, you can use it for anything. You can use it for personalization. You can use it for, let's see, personalization for your personal things. Oh, you know what? I want to ask first, does anybody have any questions? I meant to do that a couple minutes earlier, if anyone.
I don't have a question. This is Christy.
Hi.
With just a comment. I'm so excited to learn about mind mapping because it's a term that's been thrown around a lot by multiple individuals lately. And
I'm so glad.
yeah, just super
Yay.
excited to learn how to do this. So thank you.
I'm so excited. You are so welcome. I don't know if you saw earlier, we shared some industries that businesses that you're featured. We featured.
Yeah, I heard you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I just want to make sure. I want to give you a shout out. When I was doing this, so this is our encore webinar. So last week we did, who did we do? We did Karen Stern, Debbie Maupin, realtor, some other examples. Oh, and Don Evans Casey. We did Don Evans Casey too. So, but it's fun, you think about, oh, I want pictures of people. Well, pick people I know, right? People we celebrate. Okay, so thank you so much, Christy, for that. I am going to just look at the comments real quick. Deborah loves Start Your Week. Thank you, Deborah. Thank you. And let's see, Chris K, hello, everyone. And oh, yay, Chris K has used mind mapping before. I am so excited. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, so I am going to jump back in and let's see. So we have an idea of what it's for, and you're like, okay, yeah, Nicole, that's lovely. But okay, let me click this here. Okay, so something that's super cool. I don't know how many of y'all are familiar with Canva or use Canva, but recently I found that they have mind maps. They have so many mind maps. And it's really cool because like with Canva, this I got from Canva. And so like, they have mind mapping. They show you, you can do different colors, right? So Canva already has it created. And then all you would do is you would, click, oh, I would like this one. And you pull it up and then you can literally change these names and these goals. So it kind of gives you like an idea color wise. So like you can do like your business plan, maybe you do quarterly goals, so maybe this could be like quarterly goals. And this is super cool. Our next one I found is for realtors, but any of us could use this, especially with, what do you call it? With networking. Oops, wrong way. Let me go back this way. Okay, this one is an example of a realtor and prospecting, and it's kind of different, so I thought it was interesting, they start at the top, so like the four, let's see, five most important things that they focus on. So they would start with like a newsletter, direct mail, email, telephone, and open house. And then from that, see how you can go down a little bit more, and you can do like your newsletters, you're gonna paper, what kind of paper you're going to use, maybe what kind of platform, if you do it digital. And then you can see like how it's like all connected and how they really expanded it, kind of went all the way down, to like market updates, letters, postcards, all kinds of cool things. So I love it. So that's like another way you can do that. In the class that I teach, we do take ideas and we help you kind of like create your own mind map. So, because we kind of like start with one. Once you do a couple of these, y'all, I mean, you're going to want to mind map everything. So I am going to stop sharing just a moment and ask if y'all have any questions.
So the journaling is first, you
Journal
put out,
first.
and then you take them and put them in some kind of an order based on the mind mapping and however you want to do it, but you can do it multitude of ways, and use it for a multitude of projects, right?
Yeah, I mean, so the thing is with the journal, I like to, sometimes I highlight one, set of one theme, one color. I might highlight another color, but the cool thing is, so here you take those ideas, you might have 10 ideas and that relate, and you do your mind map with the purpose, your theme in the middle, and then it's really cool because as you do those bubbles, you might be like, oh, yeah, I don't need to do that one, and guess what? Cross it off or create a new mind map. It's one thing that you don't have to do right away. So yeah, so that is the next step. That is, I want to welcome Angie. Hi, Angie. So glad you're here, Angie. We have talked about, so we're doing the 3 simple creative steps for content marketing. So we've talked about journaling, mind mapping, and now we're gonna pull it together. Unless anybody has any questions, or Angie, if you want to say anything, you want to say shout out, hi, or or anything. I don't know. A lot of us are driving, so okay. I am so excited. Okay, so I am gonna go on and let's see. So okay, so I'm going to looking at the wrong part. Okay, so I'm going to share. Okay, so now you're like, okay, so I've got the journaling, I've got my mind map. What do I do with this? There are so many things you can do. Let's take a piece of your mind map. So maybe it could be like one of these guys. And one thing you could do is you can blast it on a social media post, which is a type of blog. But before we do that, let us go down a little more. And I am so excited because some of you all might be already blogging and you not even know it. Types of blogs. We have the traditional website, which let me show you real quickly. Let me see if I go on this one. This is my Start Your Blog website. Just to kind of, let's see if it will come up. I have a few things open because I was wanting to share and give some more shout outs. And let's see, you'll see a blank screen.
Okay.
Do you see it?
Yep.
Yes. Okay. So this is really cool. So, so this is my Start Your Blog website, and it always starts with a question of a problem that you can help your prospect or your potential client to solve, and then like an engaging picture, that maybe talks a little bit, shows a little bit about what that is. Okay, so I have this, and then my answer is yes, you can start your blog. Yes, you can. And then my next one is, have you thought about having your own blog, but you're not sure where to begin? Because that is really hard. That is, so basically, something that we have in the blog is we have something that we call a freebie or an opt-in. And what it means is you offer something of value in exchange for the email address. And the email addresses are just so important because that is what you're going to use to like do maybe like a weekly email to your following and share value with them. You're going to build credibility. You're going to solve more problems. And that is actually another freebie that I have for y'all today that I will be including in my follow-up email. And what it is, it's 5 essentials needed to begin your blog. And, whether or not you do a traditional blog like this, or you do one of the other ones I'm going to explain in a little bit, but I wanted to just give you a quick little overview of kind of like a blog, look what it looks like. You kind of talk a little bit about, what your business is. This is like where we have passion categories, pretty much anybody could do that. And then there's like, then if you have like a class or a service or a sale, you could put that. This is like an about me. And this talks about the class. I'm just going to go over that super fast because I wanted to show you something that's really cool are testimonials. So these are 2 testimonials, like examples. You could just take one of these and post it on social media, and that's a mini blog, especially, where somebody gives you a shout out, and you can even do the reverse. You can give somebody else a shout out and do it. And that's like a little blog. But the thing that's so cool, so Brenda Landwaver was one of my last students in my class. So it's just so sweet. So she gave me a shout out, and what I'm doing back is I'm telling, not only did she do this for me, this is her podcast, which is a type of blog, and this is how you can find her. So it's like, she's thanking me, I'm thanking her, but actually I have put these out on social media. Jennifer Johnson, thank you, Jennifer, gave me an amazing testimonial. So here's Jennifer, and I'm thanking her back. One way I thank her back is to list all of her contacts. See, so you could do that. Okay, so there's that. And then like my blogs where they're, we've got Indie Bride to Be, we've got Prodigy STEM, and then talk a little bit about that. And I'm going really, and then like at the bottom, this is cool. You can put that same opt-in in case they didn't see it before, they have that opportunity to see it now. So another type of blog, so that's like the traditional website. The Facebook post minis, I need to give a shout out to Miss Angie McHale. She has something, Angie, I don't know if it's every day, if it's once a week, but it's very consistent that I've seen where you share tips, right? I don't know if you're able to talk, but it's really cool. So very engaging. You introduce a product and you solve a problem, with the Ever skincare. Okay, I'm going to keep talking, but let me know. Jump in. So a podcast is really great. One of my podcasts I love is the Kathy Heller, the Made to Do This. I have to give her a shout out because Jennifer and I did this together kind of in the fall of, it was 2020, wasn't it, Jennifer, during the pandemic?
Yeah.
And so much that she's taught. So I just love her. We love her. And so she has a podcast, and so Made to Do This, and it's just so wonderful because really we're made to do whatever our hearts desire, what we dream. We just need to believe, have a group around us to support us, and we support them and give ourselves permission. So I just love that. Video casts. We've done video casts in TTR networking where Jennifer and I and Dawn have interviewed members. We celebrate them and then we post them everywhere. And so that is a type of video cast. Email newsletter. Earlier, Christy Rose Falmer mentioned how mind mapping is becoming very huge. So is the email newsletter. You don't really need a blog for that. There are some services where you can just do a newsletter. For example, I am an appreciation advisor affiliate with Send Out Cards, and they are so amazing. They pretty much give us a newsletter, and I've just learned how to use their system, and I'm so excited because I've been actually using the system. You can use it for any newsletter. I've been using it for the Start Your Blogs, and I'm going to be doing a newsletter for my other businesses. So I'm just so excited. I wanted to show y'all another example of how you can blog. And, she actually has a fantastic website. This is the Whole Body Health Naturally. Danielle, and I apologize, Valet, I think I said, it's spelled Wallet, and I tend to read things as I see them, but it's Valet. So, but this is really cool. This is like a membership type of blog, and she does this on Facebook. And the value that she provides is like dishes that she cooks, and she'll give you a recipe. She gives this is like a mini blog with pictures, with the heat wave upon us. Don't forget, wonderful tips. So that's like another one. Wanted to show y'all one more that is in the book that hopefully y'all will be getting. It's called Momma. Let me see, where is it? Momma Duck. So I don't know if y'all can see yet. I'm typing Momma Duck in the, what do you call it? The Google box. And what actually comes up, Shelly Jeffson started hers out as Momma Duck, and they evolve sometimes, like how my Thankful Single Mama evolved to Start Your Week, Start Your Blog. So hers, even though still Momma Duck, she has faithful parenting, biblical parenting support for Christian moms. And I just kind of wanted to show you like another type of blog that you can do, where she, kind of like, there's so many different ways you can design it, so I just kind of wanted to give y'all another example. Let me see if it's gonna come all the way. And then some examples of her blogs, like how to help a child who is a perfectionist. So what you would do is you would click on it, so you can read what it is about. And I love it because her blogs can, have all of these have like the hi there, it's real friendly. Sometimes how y'all read, you get your book and it's like, Jennifer Johnson is, it's like in a different person that it's written, but blogs and the same thing, whether, Facebook, using words like I'm, we, helps it be more relatable. So kind of wanted to show y'all that. Let's see, what else was I am gonna stop and share. I've got a little bit more. Let me see what I feel like I might have missed some pages, y'all. Let me just go back. Oh yeah, that's what okay, gotcha. Okay, so I'm missing one page. I'm missing is what is a blog. Sorry, y'all. I added 2 more last night and I didn't copy the new presentation, but the a blog is something that you're giving of value, where it's to like your ideal customer and you're solving a problem and you're offering a solution. So it's so important, like per post, that you solve one problem, one solution, so that they don't get confused. And so that is the purpose of the blog. But it's so nice, with the journaling, you start with your journaling, your free writing, you mind map it, and then you can put it into different types of blogs. But I'm going to stop real quick for questions. So, okay. Okay.
I think it's cool though with the mind mapping, Nicole, that you could literally probably have multitudes of blogs come out of your mind mapping.
Oh my gosh, it's so helpful. I'm
Because
so happy
otherwise,
to hear you say that. Yes.
well, I think you could get too many, not me, yes, me.
Yes, you,
but
everybody, help
easily,
sort it
easily.
out, and like
Yeah.
priorities. You might even do it for like your week, you might do it for like your day, and, and then see something in there that maybe you could move to the next day, and yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that, because
Yay.
otherwise I would think I had to get it done all in one day, or I had to blog it all in one blog or something. But I think by having that natural division of different things, you could figure it out. I don't know if that makes sense to everybody else, but for me, that is very helpful.
Yay. Well, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Any other questions? Awesome. Well, oh yeah.
Oh, I was going to say that I have found that the mind mapping, like whenever I'm stuck on something, like say if I'm working on a book, then I can I put my ideas down there, like what I want to discuss, and then you could see like how your mind is working, and then you can figure out what chapters you want to do. So it's almost like a reverse, engineering it.
Absolutely. Yes. Yeah. I love that. Yes. I just love it. It's just a different way of thinking, something to help just, get things organized. And you might see it in a different way than if you just outlined, because outlining, you might still, I'm more of a visual. I don't know whose visuals. The mind map just really helps with that. So yay.
Yeah, and it helps whenever you're like your mind, like I think you and I are very similar. Like we just get like a ton of ideas.
Squirrel.
And it's so right.
A squirrel. Yes, we're squirrels, and that's perfectly fine.
Yeah. And it just helps you like narrow stuff down and helps you like not feel so overwhelmed.
That is the key word, because a lot of times, especially like a book, or you're just thinking, okay, I really want to connect with my client. I really want to, and sometimes you can like go back to, maybe transactions or emails or things that y'all talked about, and even put those as categories, and then think of, okay, well, my client, Sarah, mentioned this and this. What is more important? And here's the cool thing. Our friend is Google. In the search box with Google, I don't know if y'all heard of the term SEO. It's search engine optimization. And what that means is, say you put the word, let's see, like author or something, or you can even type in, what books are people buying, or something like that. There's some algorithm in Google where they will pull up all kinds of articles, all kinds of blogs, all kinds of, but what Google has done is that those are the ones most clicked on. Those are the ones that are most popular. So sometimes my students are like, yeah, but Nicole, somebody else, a million people do what I am doing. Why would I do this? And I'm like, you'll do it because there's only one you. There's one you have your own personality, you have your own style, your relatability, and that's what's so nice, about the blog is that it's your personal virtual storefront. so, so I love that. Okay, well, one more thing. Okay, so the essentials, we've got this. There's one other, let's see, what I'm gonna do real quick is tell you that a way that to tie these all together is I have a class that is starting on Wednesday. It is a 6-week online class called Start Your Blog. And what is so wonderful about this is that it will, we incorporate mindset into it, mindset, motivation, and gratitude, because we have found that a lot of creativity comes from there, comes from a place of, your heart and giving. So, we have the Start Your Week on Monday mornings, and then the end of the week, we have the Cards and Chill, where we write kindness, we send it out in the mail. So with the class, you get to focus on what you need, and you get to prep with all 10 essentials that you need for your blog. If you choose a traditional blog, some of my students may not want the traditional blog. They may just want to do a podcast. They may want to just do mini blogs on Facebook or TikTok, but it's just so wonderful because all these work together. And so we talk about that. We have the feedback, accountability. We give back to our community. What we do is everybody gets a vote of what their favorite charity is, and then we pull a name, and then part of the proceeds will go to that. So it's really cool. So it's kind of like we give back. We have a private Facebook group, and we talk about the 2 different types of blogs. Like I was showing you, there's like the traditional WordPress, and then we talk about an all-in-one, which is wonderful. The all-in-one is like a plug and play. It's just amazing. Saves you time, saves you money, but the whole idea is to get your virtual storefront. So what I'm going to do is, and then there's like a happiness guarantee. So when you sign up, if you decide that it's not for you, you have 7 days, no questions asked, and full refund. But it's just really, let me see, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. So the cost of the class is a payment of only $397. It is today 10% off. It's only $357. I'll include the links in the follow-up. The other thing with this is that let me see, I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing. It is a wonderful way to bring everything together and to help you create the blog and connect with your customers. We'll talk about like email marketing, different topics, but I wanted to like share that with y'all also. So thank you. But any questions anybody has?
No, I asked the question. I mean, it's still in my mind all the time before I started doing it, and you answered the question last week, but you can put your blog in a number of places, right? You don't, I mean,
yeah, absolutely.
Where does it get housed?
Yeah. Okay. So the blog is your personal like website. Like it is yours, like the house, the house for the traditional blog is just wonderful because you get to put on there what you want. There's also something called guest blogging where you can be on somebody else's blog or you can share a link to their blog. Something that I had the honor of doing is, and this is cool, I made a card out of it. I was on Brenda's The Next Chapter Empty Nest and her podcast. And so we've got a picture, a thank you, and it was really cool, little thank you card. And then the back of the card, you can brand it for yourself, but the whole card is about them. And it was so much fun. Deborah, I was on your podcast, so much fun. The Couch to Couch. Deborah has these, literally, it's so cool. And these are on Zoom. And it's so much fun because literally, like, from her couch, she interviews me from my couch. So many different ways, but I love the blog because it's your virtual storefront. And I really am learning that it's the up and coming, it's there, you hear out there, oh, so many likes, so many. No, it's not about the likes. It's about taking care of your clients. Jennifer, you've got the traditional business card. So this is one of my older business cards, right? The meet and greet, you exchange the business cards. Thank you to Jennifer. We have the digital business card. And I really think the step up is your blog, and I love to post on Facebook, but I don't know if you'll remember, like 3 months ago, Facebook was down. I mean, we do like everything on Jennifer for TTR networking. And it was like, no word, no nothing, right? At least with your blog, you're gonna have that storefront. You can share with anybody. You can share it, TTR networking. If you have a blog, and you're a member, you can share it on there. We have Jasmine Singh, Pam Rowley have shared some blogs, and really you can take an article that is a favorite article of yours, give that person credit, at the bottom of it, put your contact information, and boom, it's your blog. You're sharing somebody else's, you're giving them credit, and it's from you giving value to your clients. So that's one thing that I just love. So that is like another way of your blogs. But so I hope, did that answer?
Well, I don't know that everybody else, I mean, you answered the question, yes, but I think you kind of got into this last week a little bit, but you don't have to have a website to have a blog.
No, you don't. No, you can, like the podcast, that Brenda does. Her podcast is through Apple. I believe she's on Apple Podcasts, but I think they have to have a certain amount of subscribers first, maybe it's 1,000 to get on Apple, but you start at Spotify or other ones, but you could do a newsletter simply through MailChimp. You could do a newsletter through ConvertKit. You don't have to have the blog, but it is nice because there's so much you can put on there.
You don't have to have the website to have
You don't have to have the website. Yes. Thank you.
So no,
Jennifer.
I mean, I hate to, I don't want, but TTR does want people to feel free to, send us their blogs so we can put them on because that is a membership thing. But that was probably my biggest thing at the beginning. When people are talking about blogs, I'm like, but where does that live?
Right.
Where is it on the website? Is it not, but you just have to be consistent when you're
consistency and make it easy. Some people are like, oh my gosh, I have to do this every day. No, if you can do it on a Monday at 9 a.m. once a month, the more you do it, the more people will look for it. If you could do it at Monday and Wednesday, it's all about value, and you can poll your customers, that's what's so nice on Facebook, you can poll them and just ask a question, is what, specific question, specific choices, and then include an other, because one of the best things about connecting with your clients is with the other, they get to type in words, and you're going to learn their language, and that language you're going to want to use in your blogs, because now you're capturing what they're saying and you're being more relatable to them. So yes, good. I love that. Thank you.
So your class starts on Wednesday.
Yes, the class starts Wednesday at 2 p.m. Eastern. I can go ahead and do the links real quick if you guys want. Oh, you know what? I want to, before we go. Oh, let me see if it'll let me pull up, because I have, I want to make sure y'all get the link for the free book. You just pay the shipping. So let me, I wonder if it'll let me, well, I'll do one at a time. Okay, so this is the book and no, let's, oh, I see, right. Go here. Okay. And if you're, driving, if you guys want to, oh, okay. Christy Rose, sorry if I missed, but where's the best place to leave blogs? Oh, okay. That is great. Yes, you can definitely blog about funny blank in life. We need that. We need that. There's actually a blog, Mommy. Oh, what is it? Jennifer, Mommy Needs a Laugh, you all. Mommy Needs a Laugh came from just collaborating during the pandemic, the class before ours with Kathy Heller's program. And this was a mama that was just going crazy. It just had lots of kids. And what she did, she charged like a membership, and it was maybe $27 per person. And $27 per person. And all she did was she just had funny memes, laughs, all kinds of funny things. Y'all, from that $27 Facebook membership blog, she over $4,000. I don't know if you'll remember that, Deborah. Oh my God, that was crazy. I got emails again from Mommy Needs a Laugh, but if you guys like that, I'll include that in the thing. So to people, yes. Okay. So yes, a one-page website, you can just have your virtual storefront. You don't have to have little blogs. But over time, you might want to, the virtual, there's the one page. I think that would be just fine. So people, they get to see a different side of you, and then, and what's so wonderful about it is, you have a freebie, could be a checklist, could be, we can help you, with what you come up with. But I think that people need that. Need something super fun like that. And yes, absolutely. So yes, Christy, that's such a great question. One page website, you can absolutely, you don't have to, have it go to other pages, it could just be one page. So yes.
Good stuff.
Absolutely. Well, thank you. Well, we are almost at noon, and thank you so much, everybody. I have your emails, and I'm going to send you a follow-up. Please. Oh, wait. I'm going to do one more thing. Well, I'll just send it. I'll be sending it shortly. I have it ready to go, Jennifer. So I keep adding the blogs, and you are so sweet. You are so welcome, Christy. And just thank you, everybody. You're just such a joy. If this resonated with you, I'd love to have you in the class. If you know somebody who could benefit from this, I'd love to chat with them, help get them acquainted, see what's going on. But that is something else with the class. We do the half-hour discovery call, so I can learn what it is you'd like to do. So, and yes, this is recorded. I'll be including it in the email. So thank you, lovelies, so much. Have an amazing day. And thank you again, Jennifer, for letting me do this with the Jot It Down July.
Okay. Thank you. It was
Thank
great.